On this week's Tuesday Talk, we are answering a question from a viewer about security. What lock we use on our Airstream, if we have any special locks on the Airstream doors, how we feel about going to sleep in the Airstream, stuff like that. Now, locking up the Airstream itself. We have a Hensley hitch, which we've done a video about. I'll make sure to link to it. And what that means is we don't have the ball hitch that most trailers have.
Well, it's covered.
Yes, it's covered.
By the Hensley apparatus.
Which is very securely on there and would take quite a bit of effort to take off. And so that kind of just acts as a ball hitch, ball lock, because
I suppose
the only way someone could take our trailer is if they had a Hensley hitch stinger, or if they spent the 45 minutes taking the Hensley hitch off of the Airstream. And so we don't actually have a lock because there is no lock that we could put on our Hensley, like there are ball locks for people who have a ball lock for their trailer. So we don't actually have a lock. We just have our hitch, which almost acts like one. We do have a GPS tracker in our Airstream that's hooked up to 12 volt. So that is running constantly, and it will alert us anytime the Airstream moves. It will also keep sending GPS locations on the Airstream. So if somehow someone did steal the Airstream, we would hopefully know about it pretty quickly, and we would also know where the Airstream was. That is a yearly service that we pay for. We kind of look at that as insurance. We hope it will ever actually need to use it, but it is nice to have, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Now, us in the Airstream, we just have the normal Airstream lock on the door. We didn't change it out. We don't have anything special.
Nothing special.
We do make sure, yeah.
We've never gone to bed feeling like we might be invaded overnight. If that were the case, we wouldn't be there. We would move. We would hightail it out of there.
No.
We've seen strange and weird people sometimes when we go to place. Like some people just be sitting in their cars for hours at a time. Who knows what they're doing? But that's kind of the worst of it. We've never felt unsafe. Wherever we are. We don't like to get ourselves into total isolation either. We like to be outside of cities. Like right now, we're probably 2 or 3 miles outside of our nearest city. So that is a really, really good, I guess, middle ground for us.
We also prioritize cell phone signal because of YouTube, because of our blogs, because of things like that. And so we almost guaranteed will not camp unless we have decent Verizon signal, which means we can call out if anything were to happen in the middle of the night. We have cell signal and we can call out and do 9911 or whatever we need to do. We will sleep with the windows open. So we will leave the windows open when we leave the Airstream so that the dogs have airflow. So we tend to camp only where we feel comfortable. We have the dogs in the Airstream, which helps in making, if someone were to come up to the Airstream, they would bark, and so that does help with that problem.
I suppose, yeah.
But yeah, I think that's all we really do. When we're in a place that I'm not 100% comfortable with yet, but I feel like it'll be okay, I do make sure that everything is locked before we go to bed. The Airstream doors are locked, the truck doors are locked, the windows on the truck, the cab windows are locked so that we don't have to worry. If I hear a noise in the middle of the night, I don't have to worry about someone trying to break into our truck. Never have had it happen, but it does make me feel better. So that's really it. I know there are special new locks that you can get for Airstreams and other trailers. If we ever had an issue with our current lock, we might look into it, but for now we feel good about it.
Yeah, we're just take the basic precautions, but we're not overly
worried about it.
And
we haven't had.
Yeah, I guess that's the word. We're not overly worried.
Yeah, and we haven't had any reason to be. So we haven't been. Our not being worried has not been to our detriment as of yet.
So far, so good.
Yeah. In general, people are good, and in general, RVers are great people. And well,
you're not worried about the RVers.
No. That's true.
You're worried about
the non-RVers.
Others, yeah, non-RVers.
But if we're around other RVers, then I feel safer.
Yeah,
because they're good people.
That does help, and that's why we don't spend a lot of time in total isolation either. We don't want to be right next to somebody, but we also don't mind seeing them around where we happen to be camping. That's kind of how we roll.
That's how we roll.
Yeah.
So that's it for this week's Tuesday Talk.
And we like lakes behind us.
Yeah.
That too.
If you have a question for a future Tuesday Talk,
Lake's
please
right
leave
there.
it in the comments below. And we will get to it in a future episode because we're always looking for new ideas. And if you like this video, give us a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already, because we are traveling all over the place.
We are.
And having fun.
In fact, there's water behind us.
Yeah,
There's a lake.
You have to see where this is. And we hint, because I think this will go out before we actually get here, but still. Yeah. And we will see you next time.
Bye. There's water behind us.